guests, good morning to all of you. Much gusto. Our Excellency, our Ambassador, Mr. Patnaik, Dinesh Patnaik, our Chief Secretary, Mr. Dibedi, our CMO Advisor, Alapon Bandyopadhyay, my Principal Secretary, Gautam Shaniyal, our Industry Secretary, Bandhana, our great industrialists like Harsh Neutia, Umesh Chaudhuri, Ujjal, then Prashant, then Mittal, then Dugar, then from Bengal CI part Shuchismita, and the favorite club of my favorite club from Bengal, Mohun Bagan, East Bengal, Mohammedan Sporting, and last but not least, the Tarun Jhunjhunwala. They all belongs to big industry, and also I accompany with some media also. They are also sitting behind you, and they are watching the performance of yours and ours. Not yours, but ours. My brother, Mr. Matiteshu, Mr. Garcia, Mr. Amaidu Hansana, and India Chamber of Commerce President, Mr. Mahunka, Mr. Mehul Manka. You know, we have a close connection between India and Spain. And I am from West Bengal. I am proud to say that West Bengal now leads the country, the India. And I love my motherland. Everybody, we love our motherland, our country. And in Europe, Spain started the Renaissance revolution. And in India, it is Bengal. That similarity is there. I appreciate your paintings, your culture, your film, your books. And of course, we are football crazy. When you play the ground, we watch your players full night. They don't go to sleep. They only see how you are playing. Sometimes somebody is a supporter of Ronaldo. Sometimes somebody is a supporter of Messi. Sometimes somebody is a supporter of this Ronaldinho. Even Messi went to Kolkata before a few days ago. Pele also not alive, but he also went to Kolkata. And you know that India is the forefront of the cricket also. So Sourav Ganguly, our ex-chairman, ex-captain, he also came with us, but he just left because of today our daughter's study. I'm proud to say that within these 2-3 days, we have already signed MOU with your favorite La Liga, the joint partner to guide us, to advise us for sports. And we have already decided, they asked me the land to create the infrastructure, and they will visit us. But instead of visiting them, we have already handed over, because we are ready to hand over the stadium to them, full-fledged stadium, so that they nurture our boys and girls. You'll be happy to know that so many Spanish players, they are playing with our ISL and IPL group also. I used to meet them in every times. And they are very lovable, affectionate, and very talented. I appreciate your talent. We love paintings, you love paintings. We love music, you love music. You love football, we are crazy of football. Now we love the hospitality, you also love his hospitality. Nowadays the world have become just like a family. There is no, only the geographic boundary is there. But mentally we are okay. We are the human being. And we are the humanism, we believe the humanism. We believe unity in diversity. We believe the development. We believe the poorest of the poor people must take care. They are our main foundation. So in my state, I can tell you, I am proud to say, we provide the social security to 99%. And women empowerment is too high in Bengal. From student to youth to women, even all caste, all creed, all community, all people from different parts of the country, we cover the social security, like free education, the free health care, the free, the free smartphone, the free cycles, the free food, means ration. Whatever they take the food from the dukan shops. Even now we are at your doorsteps like this, we have started all the doorsteps program. So if you have something, if you have any problem, you come and complain, you come and ask the grievances. If you want to do something, you ask out. Our officers are also present there, they sort it out. It's one of the unique program. Kanyasri, the girl child, how we empowered. Earlier, before 18 years, everybody, their family was so worried that how do we manage our marry for the girl child and all this. But now, we empowered them from school to college to university to everywhere. Even we give smart card also for higher education. There is no differences between Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Isai, whatever you say, the caste is even. Bengal is all in all. Because we have got lessons from Rabindranath Tagore, Gandhiji, Netaji, Subhash Chandra Bose, Matangini Hajra, Baba Saheb Ambedkar, Birsa Munda, from every year were the great son of this soil. And that's why our intention is to see that people are happy. Our intention to see industry is happy. Our intention is to see farmers are happy. Our intention is to see the women empowerment and health, free health card, the family. We identified the family women member. We hand over to them so that they can spend for their family. Even we give the pocket money to the women also. We give the old age pension also. If any sad story, if anybody died, then also for cremation, we give the money. So that poor are very safe. I always remember the word my Kavi Guru, Rabindranath Tagore, that give me the strength never to disown the poor or to bend my knees before I soul and might. We believe where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. I can tell you that we have already signed the football, but you will be happy to know that Bengal is a game changer. What for, even if you see the economic situation, though my Chief Secretary Alapon and everybody has mentioned this, my industrial friends also. West Bengal, India's leading state in the manufacturing and export of all products. Bengal occupies a central role in the Indian-Spain trade and economic relations also. I can assure you that Bengal is now the economic powerhouse that has many more to offer. Bengal is one of the fastest growing economies in India, grew at 8.41% 22-23 instead of COVID pandemic. Bengal GDP will be more than 200 billion euros in 23-24. Now, why you will invest in Bengal? There are some game changer, what we say, that will connect you. We have the national corridor, which includes Bangladesh, which includes Bhutan, which includes Nepal, which includes Myanmar, which includes even Asia and part of Southeast Asia also. And it is the gateway of northeastern region also, 8 sister states. Bengal, the standard of living is so reasonable. So workers, they enjoy their life with respect. The farmers, we give free insurance. We give every year the thousands of rupees to them to cultivate their lands. Even industrial friends. Now I have decided in our BGBS for industry also to prepare a synergy meeting at the doorstep of the industry also with Shilpo Sathi, which can give you a better look. I think India, the Kolkata, Bengal is a game changer of second world coal belt is coming in Bengal. Second world coal base we have discovered and we started working. Gas also we discovered, Indian Oil Corporation. We have started so many 100 industrial parks. The land map is there. The land use policy is there. And land strategy is also there. For industry, we have the industrial park. It is earmarked. And it is already there. 100 parks is already there, industrial parks. And can you imagine 900 MSME sector we have already started, where 1.5 billion people are working. One leader industry, 5 million people are working. And all the people from outside, they are coming to us. And again, we are doing 3 economic corridor. We have the airport. We have the helicopter services, 26 helicopter station is also there. We have the train connection in everywhere. Road connection is everywhere. Sea port connection is also there. And Bengal is the glory of heritage, traditional tourism. Our Durga Puja have got the intangible UNESCO heritage, from where more than billion of rupees we earn from that festival. We have the carnival also. We have the Eid also. I personally go to night supper program when Xmas Day also comes, because I love it. Every religion we respect, and I feel this is my religion. Religion is for all. It may be some people, individual believe one religion, but festival is for all. So all the festival, we present all the festival. So I told you that we have the 3 corridor, economic corridor, again we are starting. One is from Dankuni to Holdia, that is the industrial belt. One is Dankuni to Kalyani, and other is Dankuni to Raghunathpur, where already 72,000 crores rupees has been already invested. And we have the Silicon Valley, just like USA. We have created a replica of Silicon Valley, where 200 acres land is being provided so that IT companies, the startup companies, they can come up. The land is ready, business is ready, and you will be knowing that our materials is very good. It is very cheap than any other country, I can tell you, than any other state. So this is the beauty of Bengal. We have the Darjeeling hills, mountains, Kanchenjunga. We have the Royal Bengal tiger, deep forest. We have the deep sea. So many things we have. We have created so many infrastructure, from International Convention Center to International Fair, Business Fair to so many things. So many hotels already built up. All the areas are looking very good. And why I am in Spain? I have seen they are my partner of my Calcutta International Film Festival, what PM organized. And last time they got the first prize. Spain, the selection of the juries, they selected Spain. Why I am so affectionate about Spain? In our Calcutta International Book Fair, you were our joint partner. So this time also, through Ambassador, I can appeal you, be the joint partner of our BGBS program, the Biswa Bengal Global Conference. There you will see this time we will focus the MSME. Big business, of course, it's there, but MSME, 100 millions of people. I have seen your materials here. It's so good, so cute, so lovely. Our state population is very high and land is less. But instead of that, we give full social security to them. Even all the states now, they follow Bengal. Why? Because we lead the country. And you know, Rabindranath Tagore's so many poetry is being translated by your Spain poet. That's why our humble request will be you. It's a huge location advantage. We have all the policy for business policy. Now, 5 game changer. The cost of operation is very low in Bengal. Bengal has the best human capital. We are number 1 in talent and skilled talent. Talented Bengalis are everywhere. Even you will be happy to know that the moon landing program, the ISRO, out of so many scientists, 40 from Bengal. So our talent is too much. They can do A to Z. In every sector you can find out the talent. The Bengal cost of operation is very low. Labor also very cheap. 24/7 the power is available. Excellent international and last mile connectivity. The policy of strikes has been totally stopped. We don't allow. There is no mandates lost in our time. Earlier it was a big problem for the industry, friends. And West Bengal has become a home to top international and national companies from a wide range of sectors. We are leaders of iron and steel, tea, leather, jute, FMCG, metals, minerals, cement, textiles, and apparel and logistics, chemicals, rubber, gems, jewelry, IT, and wagon factory, this coach factory, the wheel factory, the railway manufacturing factory, the ship manufacturing factories, it is in everywhere. So I'm very happy for that to tell you that there is a manufacturing revolution underway in Bengal. And for that reason, I feel that when you are the partner of our book fair and the International Film Festival, so you were also earlier also the partner of us. So many countries, more than 46 countries will participate there. And also we are the India's largest food producer and second largest vegetable producer. You are a global leader in food processing. Come and invest in Bengal. Different type of fruits you can see. How the agro-based industry is going. Tourism is another area. UNESCO, this year they declared the international tourism destination in Bengal. So we have UNESCO Heritage for Durga Puja Festival. It is coming on 20th October. And also after that, this year has been announced as a UNESCO Heritage Destination, Bengal. So I think that if you come, if you see, it is a best destination of the culture, education, heritage, and our beauty is we keep contact, people to people contact. That is much required. We want to explore greater synergies between Spain and West Bengal. So our 7th edition of our BGBS will commence from 21st of November. 21st actually we will meet together, and 22nd and 23rd is our international convention. So please invest, please do come. Bengal means business, Bengal means hospitality, Bengal means everything, whatever the mankind requires. And Bengal will be one day a game changer for the country and for the world also. So many countries now serving Bengal that it is the industrial destination. And it will be industry. You know how many industries, not only industry, the education there is a revolution. In our time within 11 years, we set up new 44 universities. So many colleges, so many schools, so many languages. Multi-super hospitals, total free treatment. Not a single rupees or not a single euro you have to spend for healthcare. From heart operation to liver plantation to kidney transplantation, everything is free. Because we think that free for all social security is our mental satisfaction. When people love, I love. When you love, I love. When you are affectionate, my heart always touch your feet. And when you give us the hospitality, I bow down my head and I all appeal to you that please, if anything you can do, please do come. And our industrialists are also doing business in Spain. I will request them to come more and more. Nowadays, the game changer is the joint venture. Your industrial friends and my industrial friends. So many countries they are working. This Mehul Mahenka is sitting here. He is a chamber of the Indian Chamber of Commerce organizing this function. Do you know how many he is having the industry throughout the world? Where not? Even Mittali came, how he is doing in Spain. Umesh is the consulate of Switzerland, and also he is a big wagon maker and the wheel maker and the metro coaches and the other coaches, the speed coaches, railway, they are doing. Horst Neutia, he is a man of art. He has set up so many, even in the tea gardens. 15% lands we provide in the hill area to the industry, because they can set up some hotels, some good business, some commercial purpose they can utilize. So that also we are doing. We have self-help groups about 1 million. The women, they are working for everything. So I don't want to say into in details, because you know better than me. I'm just a learner. I'm just learning from you something. That's why I came to Spain, to reciprocate. When you go to my state for International Film Festival, when you go to my state for International Book Fair, don't you think it is my duty to give my humble regards to all of you and all of my friends and all of your family and all Spain people? I'm really happy that I can, just before 2 months ago I told them, International Book Fair, that yes, you came, I will also go to your country. And you cannot believe that 5 years I was not allowed to visit. But now, after 5 years, I just came to abroad and I started from Spain, and I think it will be our big gain. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Jai Hind.
Now we have a short audio visual on business opportunities in West Bengal.
West Bengal, Mamta Banerjee, His Excellency Mr. Dinesh Patnaik, Indian Ambassador to Spain, Mr. Jacinth Matutes, Director of International Relations, PIMAC, Mr. Kilian Garcia, Director of International Development, Foment, Mr. Amidio Hensana, Director Economics and Business Department, CASA Asia, Mr. Mehul Mahunka, President of Indian Chambers of Commerce, our eminent guests, distinguished dignitaries, and respected industry leaders. Good morning and welcome to today's business conference in Barcelona, Spain. I am honored and I take pride in representing the state of West Bengal. It's a state that is as diverse in economic opportunities as it is in cultural heritage. We are here in the beautiful city of Barcelona to share with you all our achievements and present before you the investment opportunity which the state has to offer. Under the dynamic leadership of our Chief Minister, Mamta Banerjee, the state has made rapid strides in all areas of development, be it economic, social, or cultural. West Bengal today is ranked among the top Indian states among all states. We welcome to you, and we are accompanied by the top business houses of the country. They are not just our ambassadors, but are true spokespersons, as they are heavily invested in the state and in other parts of the country and abroad. As His Excellency Ambassador has just mentioned, there are some who are invested in Spain as well. We invite you to be part of the West Bengal's vibrant growth story, and the best way to participate is that to be in the next Bengal Global Business Summit. This flagship event of West Bengal government will be held on 21st to 23rd November, and we invite you all to be our partner. To conclude, I take this opportunity to welcome you all to the state of West Bengal and witness for yourself the opportunities that exist. I am confident you will find many areas of mutual growth and collaboration. I personally thank each one of you for taking your precious time out for being with us here today. We look forward for a long-term engagement between us for our mutual growth and development. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Let me present before you and introduce to you Her Excellency the Honorable Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamta Banerjee. She represents Mamta Banerjee represents by people's mandate about 110 million people of the state that she leads and governs, which is West Bengal. It is a premier state of India, and Mamta Banerjee has been at its helm for the last 12 years. She, of course, represents India too, and is a very significant public leader of the whole country. She has been earlier a national parliamentarian, a 7 times member of parliament, has held important ministries of railways, coal and mines, youth and sports, etc., in the federal government of India for decades. Now, she is focused on West Bengal and creation of wealth, jobs, investments, and infrastructure in the state. She has provided omnibus social security, food security, health security, and educational security to the 110 million people in the state, but she is in quest today of international investments and partnerships to further modernize Bengal. She is accompanied by a strong business delegation from India and a team of highest level government officers whom we shall hear shortly. We shall be addressed by senior dignitaries from Spain too. I now request His Excellency Dinesh Patnaik, the Indian Ambassador to Spain, to present his welcome remarks.
This Bengal Business Summit. Bengal means business, and it is my pleasure to welcome Srimati Mamta Banerjee, who is the Chief Minister of one of the more dynamic states of India currently. Just to give you an idea of how dynamic it is, Barcelona or Catalonia and West Bengal have a lot in similarity. The industrial revolution, or what you call the industrial growth in Spain, actually started in Catalonia. It's in the north, in Catalonia, Basque, that it actually started. And the same in India. It was in West Bengal that industry really started. Then over the years, things have changed, and today under the dynamic leadership of Mrs. Banerjee, West Bengal is again back to being one of the most dynamic areas of growth in the country. Like Mr. Bandyopadhyay told you just before, it's a state of 110 million people. I mean, if you look at it, compare it with Spain, which is 47 million, it's a big state. More than that, it's the entry point to an area which is almost about 300 million people. So the entire northeast, east of India, that's the entry point. That's literally the capital of the area belonging to the east of India. And so you have a huge opportunity to be able to link up with business people that she is traveling with, to do business with India, with West Bengal, and with the rest of the country. So today, I'm not going to take much of a time because you have a whole team which will explain to you what West Bengal is, how welcoming West Bengal is to businesses across the world and from businesses from Barcelona. But I also want to tell Mrs. Banerjee and the team that Barcelona and especially Catalonia has got one of the most strongest dynamic business environments you can find anywhere. The business people here are very good, have great experience, and there are a lot of Indian companies very active here. In fact, one of the team members who's come with Mrs. Banerjee has a huge factory, a railway factory here near just Barcelona, about 45 minutes here towards Tarragona. And there are a lot more who are willing to invest in Spain as well as get investments into West Bengal. There's a lot of two-way process that we can look at. So I wish you all a wonderful business venture. Listen to them, find partners after this, and let's have a good business event. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Her Excellency, the Honorable Chief Minister, is accompanied by a big business team from India, and out of them, 5 will speak on their experiences and why they think Bengal should be your destination. I first invite Mr. Harsh Neutia, Chairman of the Ambuja Neutia Group, to share his experiences. The Ambuja Neutia Group is headquartered in Kolkata. Their primary focus is on real estate and social infrastructure, with particular emphasis on design and architectural excellence. Barcelona is famous for cultural and architectural achievements, and Mr. Neutia is attuned to that. He has business interests in hospitality and health sector also, and he is also there in education and culture. He will speak now on Destination Bengal.
Eminent dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of Spain, and my accompanying delegate members. It is indeed a great honor and privilege for me to be here to present some experiences of my long association with Calcutta and West Bengal. I will break up my presentation of 3-4 minutes into 3 parts. First, I would like to speak about some of the macro issues. I think the film, I just want to amplify a few points that you saw in the film. In the last 10 years or so, we've seen rapid development in infrastructure in the state. We have some of the best roads that connect our various sort of external points of entry, the airports, the ports, railways to the hinterland. We have a very robust land policy, which is, there's a land bank with the government, and instant allotment is possible once you identify whether it's suitable for you and whether your project can work there. We have no power problem, which was a real big challenge in West Bengal a couple of decades back. We have a much improved labor situation. Improved, I would say, it's almost as good as anywhere. Zero strife, 0 days lost due to any sort of labor trouble. And the people of West Bengal have very high skills. So you have ready-made skills available. These are on the macro space. I think some of that was alluded to in the video. On the more personal level, our family has been based in this city for more than 120 years. And through this, we have seen ups and downs. And sometimes it was very, very promising and sometimes not so much. But of the last 10, 12 years, we have seen rapid increase in the way we interact with the government, the transparency, the speed of action, decisiveness. All of this, as an investor, I can say is extremely heartwarming and extremely beneficial to business. And finally, on a more, I would say, social level, there is a soft power of Bengal, which I think is very endearing. We all talk about the state domestic product. In that sense also, West Bengal has been doing extremely well. The state domestic product in the state has been in the region of 10 to 12% consistently over the last 10 years, whereas in India that number would be around 7%. So we have been clearly improving our sort of adding to the India's growth story. But more than that is if there was a measure of happiness, I think that was also alluded to in the video. If there was a way to measure happiness, I think West Bengal would be definitely scoring extremely high. There's a high level of contentment, maybe because of the nature of its people, maybe because of the way it's governed, maybe also because I think we give a lot of emphasis on many of the softer aspects of arts, of creativity, of humanness. It is no coincidence that we very fondly and respectfully call our Chief Minister Didi. Didi in India, in Hindi, means sister, elder sister, and she epitomizes that very relationship because she looks after all of us just like an elder sister would do in a family. She takes care in a very, very personal way. You'll find that very, very unassuming, charming way that she looks at her citizens and all the people who work in the state. So with these few words, I would just like to request all of you to consider West Bengal when you consider investing in India. And do come and look us up because I'm sure you'll be very, very happy. Thank you very much.
We now request Mr. Umesh Chaudhuri, Vice Chairman and Managing Director, Titagarh Railway Systems Limited, to say his point of view. Titagarh Railway Systems Limited manufactures primarily freight and passenger rolling stock in railways for semi-high-speed trains and metro rails across India and Europe. The company's acquisition of Firema Transport in Italy has made it an Indian multinational based out of Bengal. The group's interests are now spread across defense and shipbuilding sectors too. Mr. Chaudhuri will share his experiences with you now.
Very good afternoon to everybody. Respected Honorable Chief Minister, the Indian Ambassador to Spain, the Honorable Chief Secretary, dignitaries on the dais, friends in the audience. It's a great honor for me to be able to share my experiences and my views amidst all of you in presence of our Honorable Chief Minister. My company is about 26 years old, and we are the largest railway rolling stock manufacturer of India, producing almost 10,000 freight wagons and about with the capacity to produce another about 600 passenger coaches every year in India. And 95% of that happens in the state of West Bengal. In sharing my own experiences, you know, as entrepreneurs, as businessmen and businesswomen, whenever we look at a destination, we look at several factors, as was also mentioned by my predecessor. One, of course, is the market. So West Bengal and the neighboring states are a great market for all of us because not only West Bengal offers the market of 110 million people, but it also opens up the gateways to the entire northeast, to the neighboring countries like Bangladesh, Myanmar, Bhutan, etc. So it's a great market. The infrastructure, what has happened in the state of West Bengal in the last decade, 12 years, is unprecedented, and unprecedented not only from Indian standards, but from global standards. We have really developed on the infrastructure, and today it infrastructure in West Bengal actually is can be said as second to none. Environment, employing more than 5,000 people in the manufacturing sector directly, I can say that, and also having experience of working in Europe, there is no such issues of disruptive unionism. There is constructive trade unionism, but no disruptive trade unionism. The government is always there to support, to have, if there is any legitimate problem, if there is any problem that an industry faces, before you ask for the help is at your doorsteps. Of course, in terms of regulations, in terms of permissions and all of those, it's extremely user-friendly, to say the least. So West Bengal is not only a great destination for all of you to invest, but also to do business with. And we have so many people who are exporting to Europe, doing business with Europe. So in terms of timely and quality deliveries and all of that, West Bengal is the place to be in. So I would urge all of you on behalf of myself as a fellow businessman, as an entrepreneur who also is a businessman in Europe, and on behalf of the state, that please do visit West Bengal, visit the BGBS in November. Experience for yourself all that has been said in the film. I can only assure you is very modest, humble representation of what actually exists. So thank you very much for being here today, and welcome to West Bengal.
We now request Mr. Kamal Mittal, Chairman, PC Mittal Group of Companies, who is a very distinguished member of this delegation. Mr. Mittal owns and runs an industrial unit called Travipos in Constanti in Barcelona, one of the 5 international units of the group that it represents. The state-of-the-art factory produces over 45,000 sleepers per month and is a major supplier of sleepers to Spanish railways. Mr. Kamal Mittal will speak of his vision now.
And distinguished guests on the dais, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Buenos tardes. Our state, West Bengal, under leadership of dynamic leader Srimati Mamta Banerjee, has been making significant strides in recent years towards fostering the economic growth and international partnership. As PCM Railway Group, we have plant and facilities in 14 countries across the world, and we are one of the world's largest railway sleeper manufacturers. We are running a railway sleeper plant for last 33 years in Tarragona, Spain, with our partner COMSA. I also take this opportunity to welcome our partner, Senior George Miernan from COMSA Corporation, who has especially come here to attend the session. West Bengal is renowned for its skilled workforce and offers a vast pool of talented individuals across various sectors, including technology, manufacturing, textile, and agriculture. The talent pool can be leveraged to meet the demands of Spanish industries and contribute to their growth. West Bengal is the center of supply chain, supplying to 7 states of Northeast India, countries like Nepal, Bhutan, and Bangladesh. Another sector where Bengal holds great potential is tourism. Bengal's rich culture, heritage, breathtaking landscapes, and historical landmarks make it an attractive tourist destination. Where else in the world do you find the majestic snow-clad of Himalayas? Like Spain, yes, all this is there in Bengal. I will tell my Spanish friends to visit Bengal and see it all. As a mark of our faith, besides our business, which have been in existence for last 50 years in Bengal, we are in the process of major expansion. We are setting up an ethanol plant within an investment of $20 million and also expanding our existing railway sleeper plant by investing another $13 million. Given the numbers of high spending tourists in the region, we propose to set up 2 hotels including 5-star facilities in that area. Our total investment would create over 2,000 jobs of local youth and skilled manpower. In conclusion, Bengal business promotion in Spain holds immense potential for economic growth, cultural exchange, and mutual prosperity. Let us embrace this opportunity to forge strong bonds and seize the untapped potential that lies in the partnership between Bengal and Spain. Thank you all for your attention, and let us look forward to a future of prosperous collaboration between Bengal and Spain. I thank you for coming here. Gracias.
Now request Mr. Tarun Jhunjhunwala, President Reliance Industries, to share his perspective. Reliance Industries Limited is a globally known industry giant, and its business interests include telecom, power, energy and gas, media and entertainment, petrochemicals, plastic and polymer, biotechnology and pharmaceuticals. Representing Reliance Industries, the first Indian company to have been featured in Fortune 500 list of world's largest corporation, is Mr. Jhunjhunwala.
Mamta Didi, His Excellency Mr. Dinesh Patnaik, the Ambassador of India to Spain, the Chief Secretary Mr. Dwivedi, dignitaries on the dais, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is truly a feast of senses to be in this fascinating city of Barcelona. The Pulitzer Prize award-winning American writer cum novelist James A. Michener once said, "To travel across Spain and finally to reach Barcelona is like drinking a respectable red wine and finishing up with a bottle of champagne." Barcelona is a city bursting with color. It is home to perhaps world's most talked about football team, FC Barcelona, to beautiful beaches, to logic-bending chefs, to Pablo Picasso, and above all to Antoni Gaudí, whom many refer to as Willy Wonka of the world of architecture. I feel truly humbled and honored for this opportunity to address you as a member of the business delegation from West Bengal, led by our beloved Chief Minister Mamta Didi. Barcelona and Bengal already have enduring ties in the areas of art and culture, literature, cuisine, and certainly football, as the respective coaches of the two most popular soccer clubs of India have coaches from Barcelona. Pablo Picasso is said to have been greatly influenced by the scroll paintings of the Kali Ghat temple in Kolkata. Having said that, I'll take a few moments to give you a quick overview of the company that I represent, the Reliance Industries. Reliance has a storied history that spans over 4 decades and has evolved into a global powerhouse with interest in diverse sectors that include energy, petrochemicals, retail, telecom and digital services, media and sports, finance, etc. It is the largest private sector company in India and amongst the top 100 globally, with revenues of US $130 billion and net profit of US $10 billion. As our chairman, Mr. Mukesh Ambani, says, the best way to describe this new Reliance is as a new age technology company, a net producer of technology, large-scale deployer of technology, as well as a democratizer of technology. From textiles to polyesters to polymers to refining to retail to digital services to new energy and to the financial services, Reliance has created world-scale businesses. Investments of over 18 billion from the likes of Google, Facebook, Qualcomm, sovereign funds of Abu Dhabi, Saudi Arabia, and Qatar, to name a few, is a testament to Reliance's international stature and credibility. Over the last decade, we have invested over $5 billion in West Bengal, encompassing telecommunication, retail, and allied services. We are very excited to invest in Bengal because of the industry-friendly environment and the policies of our state government, and above all, the unflinching support of our Honorable Chief Minister. My chairman, Mr. Ambani, had promised that we will remain a steady partner in Bengal's industrial progress, and we continue to do so. We have immense faith in the people of Bengal and our Chief Minister, under whose leadership Bengal has truly achieved significant all-round economic and social progress and has focused on improving quality of life of its citizens. Reliance has had an enriching journey in Bengal, and I'm confident your experience will not be any different. I can say unhesitatingly that there is an ocean of opportunity that lies in Bengal and ready to be explored. Bengal is creating history of the future. Thank you very much.
Fifth and final business person to represent our side and speak here today is Mr. Ramesh Juneja, who is the chairman of the JC International Limited, a leading exporter and manufacturer of leather products for all major international brands. Mr. Juneja represents the largest leather hub of Asia as the president of Calcutta Leather Complex Association. The hub, inaugurated by our Honorable Chief Minister, employs 500,000 people. He is also regional chairman of the Indian Council for Leather Export and vice chairman of the Indo-Italian Chamber of Commerce.
Advisor to the Chief Minister, dignitaries and industry leaders of Barcelona and Spain, my fellow industry captains and dignitaries from Bengal, dignitaries from press and media, and ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I express my gratitude to the Chief Minister of West Bengal for having me included in this team from the state under the leadership of the Honorable Chief Minister. In fact, what I am going to share with you is based on my personal experience of living and working in Bengal. But let me tell you, I stand here not as an individual, but as a representative of the largest industry and business fraternity of West Bengal. I'm sure I'm going to echo the common sentiments of all those who have invested in the state and set up various businesses here. I'm having our leather business in Bengal running for more than 4 decades, starting in a modest way, like most of us do. Our portfolio now includes tanneries, leather goods, footwear, industrial gloves, and leather chemicals. We work across whole spectrum of leather industry. We also have a vertical of real estate business. The very fact that our business expanded and grew every single year from last 10 years, and our investment went up manifold in the state, is a testimony to ease and convenience of doing business in Bengal. Spain and West Bengal share very good trade relations, especially in the leather sector. During the year 2022 and 23, local exports of leather and leather products to Spain was 198.67 million euros. The Calcutta Leather Complex is one of the biggest integrated, modern, eco-friendly leather complex in the world, which was inaugurated by our Honorable Chief Minister. The complex has 8 modules of common effluent treatment plant with 40 million liters of water we treat every day. It houses around 500 tanneries, and another 400 tanneries are going to be set up in the leather complex very shortly. In addition, leather complex houses 100 leather goods units and 25 industrial leather gloves units. We also have solid landfill site at Calcutta Leather Complex. Under the active support of Chief Minister, the leather industry of West Bengal has embarked upon an ambitious project of mega leather cluster at Calcutta Leather Complex. Government of West Bengal is also establishing a state-of-the-art footwear park at 62 acres of land at Calcutta Leather Complex, which will house about 100 footwear and components units, and another non-leather footwear park at 87 acres of land at Calcutta Leather Complex. The Calcutta Leather Complex is one of the modern and biggest leather clusters in the world, where currently 500,000 workers are employed. 5 lakh workers are working there. Some of the biggest leather footwear manufacturers from Taiwan and Korea have shown interest in shifting their manufacturing hub from China to Kolkata at Calcutta Leather Complex due to favorable business environment. I'm sure investors from Spain will be proud to invest in this world-class facility center at Calcutta, and I also cordially inviting the investors in the 7th edition of Bengal Global Business Summit, which is scheduled to be on November 21 and 22 in Kolkata. Think leather, think Bengal. Thank you very much.
We now have 3 very esteemed dignitaries from the Spain, Barcelona side to address us and enlighten us. First comes Mr. Jacinto Soler Matutes, Director for International Relations, PMEC. PMEC is one of the most important industry organizations in Spain in this region of Catalonia.
Hello, bona tarda, good afternoon, Xupuxonta, Honorable Chief Minister, distinguished guests from India. First of all, I would like to thank Ambassador Patnaik for inviting us to this event. As has been said, we are representing the small and medium-sized enterprises in Catalonia. And I also thank the Indian Embassy team led by Ms. Rani for putting together this event in a very short time. Then, of course, I would like to warmly welcome the delegates from West Bengal, Shagoto. Sorry for my Bengali, which is not very good. First of all, I would like to give you a few words about Spain. You know that Spain probably is a less popular destination for business in India, so I'd like to give you a few words about Spain so that you are assured that you are in the right place today. Spain is the fourth economy by GDP in the EU. It's the third destination for FDI, foreign direct investment in the EU, with 33 billion euros last year. It's the second largest manufacturer of vehicles in Europe, only after Germany, with 2.2 million vehicles manufactured per year. And it's the second tourist destination in the world, with 71 million visitors in 2022, only after France. Spain is a very competitive economy with annual exports worth almost 400 billion euros, as in closing in 2022, which was actually an all-time record high. And within Spain, Catalonia is a major economic hub. We represent 25% of GDP and almost 1/3 of Spanish exports. Catalonia is a very strong manufacturing base in South Europe for vehicles, chemicals, plastics, pharma, food, drinks, and fashion as well. Catalonia is also a major logistics hub for Europe, Asia, and Africa along the Suez Canal route. As an example, the port of Barcelona is handling 30% of the Spanish trade with all Asia and almost half of the Spanish trade with India. Besides such strong facts, Spain, as you already know, is a global soft power through sports, art, education, and culture, thanks to the Spanish language, which is spoken by 500 million speakers in 21 countries across the world. In this context, in our economies, small and medium-sized enterprises play an essential role today. There are 400,000 SMEs in Catalonia, 3 million SMEs in Spain, and 25 million SMEs in Europe. We always use the European Commission definition of SME, which is a company with fewer than 250 workers. SMEs employ here 70% of the workforce and contribute 60% of the GDP, private GDP, to not only Catalonia, but also in Spain and also at European level. What we do in PMEC is that we basically advocate on behalf of SMEs to make sure that all government levels, from local to European level, take into consideration the interest and the needs of SMEs in all their policies and regulations. As an example, just last week, the European Commission announced an ambitious support package for SMEs, which is known as an SME Relief Package. It took us and our sister organization in Brussels, SME United, almost a decade to achieve this goal. But finally, we got this package last week, which we are looking forward to the implementation. Sometimes authorities forget that all big businesses, all big multinationals have once been a small company, and they were lucky enough to grow to become multinationals. Also, PMEC and our counterpart in Brussels, SME United, we have together advocated for deeper ties between India and the EU. In our proposals for the Spanish presidency of the EU, which is ongoing until December, and also for the coming EU term after the June European elections, we have urged the EU to move towards a very ambitious trade and investment agreement with India, at least as deep as our current agreements with, for example, Japan or Korea. So I today encourage our Indian guests to explore partnerships with the Spanish SMEs, which I'm sure are eager to do business, to explore business with India along with their local counterparts. Y para las empresas españolas aquí presentes, me gustaría simplemente animarles a considerar India como un mercado prioritario. No les voy a dar muchos datos, solamente les voy a decir, por ejemplo, que la media de edad en India es de 28 años, frente a 38 en China o 45 en España. Creo que es un entorno ideal y apropiado para introducir nuevas marcas, nuevos productos. Y India hoy día no es solo una potencia global a nivel demográfico, sino también en talento, innovación, fabricación, consumo y creatividad. Creo que muchos empresarios perdimos la oportunidad de China hace unos años y realmente, por favor, espero que no perdamos la oportunidad de India. Muchas gracias. Thank you.
We now request Mr. Kilian Garcia, Director of International Department, Foment, to address us. To contextualize, Foment Dal Tribal Nacional is a federation that has represented entrepreneurs and the powerful Catalan industry.
Well, Honorable Chief Minister of West Bengal, thank you so much for being here with us today. Your Excellency, the Ambassador of India to Spain, it's a pleasure to see you again. Honorable guest of the West Bengal delegation. Well, it's quite difficult to say something after the intervention of my dear friend Yasin, because he said almost everything, all the figures that are important for this event. First of all, I would like to introduce a little bit of Foment del Treball. As you may know, we are the oldest business association, at least in Europe. It's true that we represent the big companies, so the global companies of Catalonia and Spain, but we also represent entrepreneurs. We have a huge community now, and we are working on that because Barcelona, it's a hub for startups in Southern Europe, and we also represent medium and small enterprise. It's true that it's something that we share with BIMEC, with BIMEC, so we are always trying to work together in that file. And I would like to say some words because everything it's been said. A warm and sincere welcome to each one of you. And I would like to extend a special, of course, welcome to our respected guest, the Honorable Chief Minister of West Bengal and the Ambassador of India to Spain. Honorable Chief Minister, your presence here in Barcelona today is a great honor. As Chief Minister of West Bengal, you have played a pivotal role in shaping the economic landscape of your state, and you have been a driving force behind fostering business and trade relations. We are deeply honored by your presence, and we look forward to hearing your insights and visions for the future of economic cooperation between West Bengal and Catalonia, Spain. I have to say that since I was young, I had strong feelings for India, and after what I heard, what I've seen in the video, I have to say that I can't wait to go there and to have the opportunity to visit your state. It's not only because the amazing landscape, it's because of the culture and their people. So I cannot wait. And of course, I have to say some words because, Mr. Ambassador, I would like to extend my gratitude to you. As ambassador, you have been a bridge builder between the two nations. Your efforts in strengthening the bilateral relations between India and Spain have been admirable. And we are delighted to have you today with us. And your presence serves as a testimony of the commitment of the Indian Embassy in promoting economic collaboration. West Bengal and Catalonia, these two regions, although geographically distant, share common goals that connect them through the world of trade, commerce, and economic cooperation. West Bengal and Catalonia have each experienced a unique economic trajectory. West Bengal is well known for its diverse economy, with agricultural, manufacturing, and service sectors playing pivotal roles. On the other hand, Catalonia has emerged as one of the Spain economic centers, known for its thriving industrial and technology sectors. The economic relations between these two important regions have been primarily driven by trade in recent years. West Bengal exports varied products including textile, chemicals, and agricultural goods, while Catalonia has a strong presence in manufacturing technology and automotive industries. The exchange of goods and services between these two regions has not only fostered economic growth, but also created opportunities for cultural exchange and mutual learning. One of the most promising avenues for cooperation lies in the field of technology and innovation. Catalonia has a flourishing tech ecosystem, as I said before, with startups and research centers at the forefront of innovation. On the other hand, West Bengal, with its young and skilled workforce, can become a valuable partner in this endeavor. By sharing knowledge and resources, both regions can benefit from joint ventures, research partnerships, and technology transfers. So we have seen in the last 2 weeks in the summit that was held in New Delhi, it was a complete success, and we have seen how Europe and India can make ties stronger. So we are really happy to see that, because it's not only that we are trying to foster, as PMEC is doing at the EU level, the relations between both countries, with the European Union and India. For us, India is a key player in the region. It's not only a friend, it's more than that. And we have today an amazing opportunity, because we have a lot of the Indian companies, and in the same place we have a lot of Catalan companies, not only big, but also the small and medium enterprises. And as Jacinth said, please take the advantage of today. We have the honor to have this amazing delegation coming from India. Please share your experience, talk to each other, and I'm sure that we will see in the future not only more trade between both regions, but also investments in both directions. That is what we want. Not only Catalan companies going there, that of course it's like we want Catalan companies to be in India and to produce in India, but also we are more than happy to welcome investments from India to Catalonia. So please enjoy this amazing opportunity, and I would like once again to thank the Indian Embassy because of your kind invitation, and all the guests that we have today with us, and of course the Honorable Chief Minister of West Bengal. Thanks so much for being here, and I'm sure that we will have more opportunities to talk in the future. Thank you.
Now will speak Mr. Amadeo Hensana, Director, Economic and Business Department, CASA Asia. CASA Asia is a main body for public diplomacy in Spain.
Honorable Chief Minister, Chief Secretary, His Excellency, the Indian Ambassador in Spain, first, and to distinguished guests, first of all, I would like to thank actually the Indian delegation to come here to Barcelona. As I have said before, actually, the institution that I represent, CASA Asia, is an institution that was created around 22 years ago to foster relationships between Catalonia, between Spain, with Asian countries, and especially with India. And I think that actually CASA Asia is comprised or is led by the Spanish Ministry of Foreign Affairs, also in cooperation with the City Hall of Barcelona, the City Hall of Madrid, and also the government of Catalonia. And CASA Asia was created and has its headquarters in Barcelona for a very important reason, which is that actually the tradition of Catalan companies and companies from Barcelona in actually doing business with Asia has been a really long tradition for many years. And that's one of the main reasons why actually CASA Asia is here. We are working not only in the business field, which I represent, but also we have a lot of exchanges in other fields like culture, for instance. We organize cinema festivals with Indian films. We organize exhibitions. We also actually try to foster academic exchange between universities. So we have been all these 22 years actually trying to foster relationship with India. On the other side, I think that the momentum now actually to establish business relationship with India is quite good. At the EU level, for instance, Kilian was mentioning that actually, there's this strategic partnership between the EU and India. In fact, this is the third, and it was signed a couple of years ago. We're talking about the two largest democracies in the world. We do share a lot of values, and also we have a very important actually connectivity.